Okay, so get this. The videos are coming. An elderly disabled man that can barely walk. He's walking with his walking stick on his deeded right of way just off of his property. It's his only ingress and egress, right? He's kind of landlocked, but that's his ingress and egress deeded to him. And it's his only ingress and egress to his home. So he walks down this hill, and you can see him gimping down this hill. The guy is seriously disabled, retired firefighter, elderly, disabled, retired firefighter slash Vietnam veteran. He survived, you can't imagine, in Vietnam, and the crap he survived afterwards. So Dan Trumbull, the twice convicted felon, violates Section California Penal Code 12403.7, being a felon in possession of pepper spray. Actually, he's already committing a crime because you're not supposed to have more than 2.5 ounces of pepper spray in California. He's got a 12-ounce can of bear mace, right? And he's a convicted felon, mind you. And you're going to see the videos of this convicted felon and how the Fresno County sheriffs deal with him. I have videos of him holding a shotgun. He's a convicted felon twice over. And he's allowed to carry bear mace. He's sprayed it at a toddler. He sprayed it at my ex-girlfriend. He sprayed it at my father previously. And then today, he rushed my father with the can of bear mace that, according to the California Penal Code, Section 1240.37, he is not even legally allowed to be in possession of or carrying. Even a small bottle of pepper spray. Now, mind you, he's carrying a 12-ounce can of pepper spray that he proceeds to unleash on my father. That's a felon committing a felony because he's not even allowed to be in possession of said pepper spray or bear mace. It's bear mace. It was wicked, trust me. And my dad got the worst of it. The elderly disabled retired firefighter of 30 years who has COPD and severe asthma from fighting forest fires and trying to save people's homes and businesses around this country. He suffers with that, and he gets bear maced by a felon. And they're like, no, we're just going to charge him for unlawful use of pepper spray. But he's a twice convicted felon. He's threatened us with bear mace before. And now we come to look it up, and every time he's threatened us with bear mace, he's committing another felony, according to the law, because he's a felon that shouldn't even be in possession of it. And on top of that, like I said, I'll show you the videos of Dan Trumbull holding a firearm, a shotgun, and you can see his wife handing it to him. Now tell me that we're the problem on this hill, that the Geyers are the crazy problem. When you can bear mace the hell out of an elderly disabled man that can barely walk, bear mace another disabled man, myself, and his pregnant girlfriend innocently on a tractor, you can bear mace them, and he just gets charged with a misdemeanor, even though the felon shouldn't have never been in possession all that time. And they will not cite him. They cite him finally for two misdemeanors. Yet he's a felon carrying something he illegally shouldn't carry.
It should have been 3.
He should have been under a whole bunch of multiple felonies.
On their own basis of how many people.
And oh yeah, he's beat her up before. He assaulted the heck out of her. I mean, scars on her face from this felon. And they let him walk. She's got scars on her arms, scars on her face.
Well, they're not going to be able to see him.
I got scars on my face from Dan Trumbull. He hit me with my own flashlight and broke my jaw in 3 places. No, assault with a deadly weapon. A felon assaulting someone with a convicted felon committing assault with a deadly weapon. Nope, they didn't charge him. I got my jaw broken in 3 places, and I got taken to jail for 3 days with no medical treatment in the Fresno County Jail with a broken jaw. The bone was sticking out right here. And you could see that. You should see the x-rays and everything. But you know what? I was the gimpy disabled guy was the one who was arrested for felonies. And they finally charged me with felonies. When we got jumped by 4 people, including a woman with a gun. 2 of these large adults jumped me and started beating me after they shoved Juliana through a fence. The felon, Dan Trumbull, was there once again. And today, we got crazy Jeremy Renault, the alleged Army sniper. I mean, we got him on video saying he was an Army sniper. He had 37 kills. And he's out there with a handgun, firing it off and threatening us with a handgun. And who goes to jail? The poor elderly disabled Vietnam vet that fought fire for 30 years His body's destroyed. He can barely walk. He refuses to use a wheelchair. And he gets bum rushed by Dan again. And he gets arrested for getting attacked by a man with a can of bear mace. For getting rushed by a can. And it's all going to be on the videos. Don't worry, it's coming. And I'm going to blow up these people the best we can, because this is unreal. The Fresno County sheriffs allow a convicted felon to use firearms, because he's pulled a handgun on me before. He threatened us with a shotgun that we have on video. His wife giving him the shotgun and the shotgun shells. More felonies that woman could have been arrested for. She's providing a convicted felon with a firearm. And then she's providing a convicted felon with ammunition. And then he pulled a handgun on me on my own property one time. They refused to do anything to good old Dan Trumbull. Because I guess him and Margaret Mims, are super big pals since they had a dinner together or something. I don't know why a convicted felon can do these kind of things to people and get away with it. But this is Fresno County for you.